little bit more yee-haw with it. Yeah!
Crawling through my pillows at night.
Reactive routine, baby, such a delight.
I can see him, I can feel him, but the feeling ain't right. Amphetamine delight. Well, I ride almost every night. Sweet baby, my amphetamine delight. I'm a mill upon mill.
I'm a no one, I'm a nothing, I'm not a big deal.
I can see him, I can feel him, but the feeling ain't right. Amphetamine delight. Well, I ride almost every night. Sweet baby, my amphetamine delight. Yeehaw! Amphetamine delight. Amphetamine delight. Amphetamine delight. Amphetamine delight. Well, I ride almost every night. Sweet baby, my amphetamine delight. Ooh, my amphetamine delight. Ooh, my amphetamine delight. Ooh, my amphetamine delight. The heck? What a weird freaking dream.
Am I actually like mimicking like I'm opening a
Get in
door?
the goddamn car.
Wait, so good. All right.
Disengagement from the narrative. Superstition is imperative. Never live up to what you portray. With a fraction in these lines you pay. Better medicine, the life you pretend. Don't mean much to me, 'cause I got my friends. Better medicine, the life you pretend is a fantasy. Drown in your delusion. I'm not dwelling in mistakes I made. I won't retrace that path. I'm not counting every breath I take, 'cause it will be my last. I'm not dwelling in mistakes I made. I won't retrace that path. Sick of acting like a fucking fake. We are the contrast. I'm not giving up, oh no. 5 months that we're on the road. When I'm down and feeling low, these 3 chords are where I'll go. And I'm not giving up, oh no. 2 weeks till we play a show. When life sets us to explode, this will always feel like home. The negatives will manifest.
Briefers.
Getting by and I ain't got no time for feeling. Life is piping, busy days have got me reeling. I need some energy to keep me on the beam, but I ain't going nowhere and the fact doesn't change. Getting high is not an option for escape. Here's a friend that won't get on my face. Running out of money and I'm tired of the hunting, but wishing isn't working, so I think I wanna quit. Gonna manifest a meeting and maybe make a lot of money. Mama said it wasn't easy, but she isn't really helping. Still I'm running, but it seems I've hit the ceiling. Bust my skull and now I'm feeling so defeated. Barely is familiar and every day I eat it. Cutting my teeth to my low self-esteem. Running, chasing nothing. Going out on power could never be enough. Nothing gets accomplished and I'm so unproductive. Feeling this me everywhere I'm at. Can I manifest a meeting? Maybe make a lot of money. My mama said it wasn't easy, but she isn't really helping.
Texted me earlier today, said we couldn't even record. I had to take off of work, but I don't know, we'll finish the album sometime. I don't even think this album's very good. Fucking pandemic. I guess we'll play that show, People With You, 2021.
Can I manifest a meaning and maybe make a lot of money? My mama said it wasn't easy, but she isn't really helping.
Hello, lovely internet people. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Mike from Bad Time Records, and I'm here with We Are the Union. Say hello, We Are the Union.
Hello.
Hey,
And we are going to listen to the brand new We Are the Union record, Ordinary Life, which is out tomorrow, technically tonight, on all streaming platforms. I know some of y'all have received your vinyl in the mail already. That's super exciting. But we're going to listen to the record all together on the internet for the first time, live on Scott 2 Network. Thank you, Jeremy, once again for hosting one of these live premieres. So,
Heck yeah.
Scott-Tune Takeover. Before we get into the record, let's say hi to everybody. Just check in. I'll start with Reed. Hi, Reed. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. How are you feeling on the eve of your new record coming out?
Well,
that's a loaded question, right?
mostly dissociated.
Sick.
Hey.
Fantastic. Let's keep going around the horn and say hello, Brent. Hi, Brent. How
Hi.
are you?
Good.
Where are you coming to us from, Brent? Where are you located?
Wonderful Fountain Valley, California.
There you go. Right in the middle of that OC scene. Fantastic.
That's right.
Brent, any feelings about the record coming out?
I just want to know when your cat Penny is going to make an appearance.
Penny will be making an appearance between tracks 5 and 6, so don't miss it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Most important part of the film.
I'm like moving right along. Ricky, how are you doing, Ricky?
Doing fantastic. How are you, Mike?
I'm great. And where are you right now, Ricky?
I'm in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Hell yeah, Ypsilanti. One of my favorite tour stops is the Guitar Center in Ypsilanti, on the way from Detroit to probably Chicago, right? I'm probably doing that wrong, but
do you stop at the famous water tower is the question.
No, because my band is terrible.
There's a very famous, unfortunately shaped water tower in Ypsilanti, Michigan. I would say bring it up on screen. I would say bring it up on screen, but absolutely do not bring it on screen. We will get banned immediately.
Okay. Well, maybe between tracks 8 and 9, we'll see the water tower in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
That's right. That's right.
Ricky, any thoughts leading up to the release? You excited?
I'm excited for sure. Like, we're all very proud of this. I don't know. It's cool. It's gonna be cool. Hope everybody likes it.
Yes, I have a feeling they will. Brandon, how are you, Brandon?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you.
Excellent. Where are you coming to us from, Brandon?
I'm coming to the stream from downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Hell yes. Yeah, behind you, there's a lot going on. Like it's what's
It's a shared space, and usually I'm the only one here. But when I'm not, there's some interesting stuff.
Yeah, very creative space there for.
We do have 311 viewers right now. I just want to enjoy that moment.
Excellent.
Well, when we get to 420,
We're
420, then we'll be able to celebrate. And then, last but definitely not least, Jeremy, how are you doing on this fine evening?
I am vibing, Michael.
Hell yeah. Well, I knew that, obviously. Jeremy, any thoughts leading up to the release of Ordinary Life?
Hep.
Hep, can we get a hep in the chat, please? Hep in the chat.
Hep in the chat. Let's go.
Jeremy, how did you convince Scott Newark to hook up this premiere?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, I just went up to them and I was like, "Yo, listen, do it," and then they said, "Yeah." So
that's fair.
I mean, that's you know.
I'm just excited to. Sorry, I'm just excited to hear what this thing sounds like. I mean, I heard it's good. I haven't heard it yet, so.
None of us have actually heard the record, so this is we'll all be listening.
I haven't even heard it.
We're actually live recording it.
Yeah, we're live recording
my
it.
first time meeting Scott Network too. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they show up later.
Yeah, do we know when? Do we know what time they're supposed to show up, or
maybe we'll meet the rest of the band later? Yeah.
4:20 SKA time.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I feel like we should maybe get started and listen to Ordinary Life. How does that? Is that? Should we do that? I think. Are we ready to launch it? I think we're going to start with the first 2 tracks, and then we'll come back and keep it going. So, we ready? Everybody set?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Here.
You woke up to an empty apartment in Pasadena. Counted back on the calendar every month and knew you had to leave her. And it's a shame your secret smokes in the alleyway to numb the pain, to escape the everyday mundane, everyday. Somber and despondent on a sunlit afternoon, digging in the graveyard, every argument you ever had exude. And it's a shame your secret smokes in the alleyway to numb the pain, to escape the everyday mundane, everyday's mundane, everyday is the same. Your secret smokes in the alleyway to numb the pain, 'cause you still carry all the weight, alleviate and escape the everyday mundane, everyday's mundane, everyday is the same.
Hey, racing to the bar. Let's go.
Wait. Let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want. She was a mess at 17, running down a dream, stuck in this endless empty feeling. Give it a rest, chasing the girls around. Her lonely heart was a ghost town. They said, son, you better settle down and let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want. Now in come the drugs and the booze, razors, wrists and self-abuse. Trapped like a rat, got nothing left to lose. She wanted a dress like all the other girls, a head full of curls. We said, son, you can't always get what you want in this world. Let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want. Let go of these morbid obsessions. Every thought feels like a confession. She said, if I get one life, gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. If I get one life, I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Here we go.
So that was Pasadena and Morbid Obsessions. Wow. So the big question in the chat, Reed, do you do all your own stunts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
That I'm still recovering from that scene, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you must have trained for to be hit by a vehicle at that speed.
Yeah, it was really intense.
I
Chris,
mean-
but you know, Chris is a great director. Chris made sure, OSHA was on site. They weren't looking when we filmed that, but they were present on site.
Yeah.
They were elsewhere.
There were medics. They did not tend to anyone.
Yep. Yeah, Chris was actually jingling like keys in front of them or something to try and distract them while we filmed that scene. It was pretty great.
Right. And Brent, you were driving the vehicle, huh? I mean, that must have been exciting to run over
when
your
Chris was-
friend.
Yeah, Chris was like trying to explain, like I couldn't like wrap my head around like how the shot was gonna end up looking, and so he's like, yeah, we need a tall vehicle to do it, and so yeah, we used someone in their family's truck, and I drove, and I kept thinking like I was gonna be seen, and I was like, well, I can't be wearing the same clothes I was wearing in the video, so I like threw on a hat and a sweatshirt, and it was like
Trying
80
to disguise
degrees or
yourself.
something like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it turns out like I saw the final shot. I'm like, oh, like
You can't tell.
you
It's like
fucking can't see
four.
now.
It's
like,
literally like
whatever. Yeah.
4 frames. Like.
Yeah. But it came out great.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole video is so freaking great. I can't remember. Of course, I can curse. What am I talking about? I love that video so much. I mean, how did I know you talked a little bit about this, but how did that come up? Like, how did the video I know it went through a couple iterations before you landed on something, but what was the real when did you solidify the idea?
I just remember Reed, me, and Chris had a phone call to kind of like go over some of Chris's ideas, and like the zombie theme was Chris's idea, and I think it was originally something else that involved zombies, and then I honestly can't remember how it evolved into that version.
You just showed up and you shot it live, and it just came out like that.
Pretty much.
That's how all good videos happen. I mean,
I think like I feel like it evolved into that, and then we kind of like tabled the idea, and we're like, oh, we'll use it as a jumping off point, and fine tune a little bit, and then we just like never revisited it. But then we're just like, oh, it's perfect as is, like whatever. So
yeah. It's the metaphor is like it's easy to understand. It's very digestible. It's like It's cool, but it's like it's interesting, but it's not too much of a thinker. Like you kind of just get it on the first pass, which I think is really important for that song and video. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. You get it right away, but it's also like fun as hell, like as is the song, which was a great way to intro the record to everybody. So I mean, one of my favorite parts in that song and in that video, there were some shout outs in the chat. Jer, your trombone solo in Morbid. Ooh.
Yeah.
I believe it's a high D flat you were hitting there. Okay.
That's right. 100%. Yeah.
Yes. I also need to shout out the riffs in Pasadena. Pasadena is such a good way to start off this record. The guitar tones, just everything is just so chef's kiss.
Did anyone ever think that We Are the Union would have a dueling guitar solo in the opening track of our record?
I think it's pretty sweet.
Wouldn't have been the first.
I think it's awesome.
It's the first dueling guitar solo, isn't it?
Dueling?
Am I wrong? Yeah.
Maybe dueling.
Maybe, yeah.
What's the difference between dueling and harmonization?
Dueling is like back to back.
Attitude.
It's like one guitar solo
right.
and then another guitar solo.
Attitude.
So like that's like Ricky ripping and then me ripping.
Yeah.
True.
I think the real difference is attitude. If it's a duel, I think y'all were dueling. You can feel
Ricky Weber.
That's right. I mean, there were no survivors, so
yeah. Fantastic. Well, I feel like we should keep rolling. I want to let everybody who's watching know that, of course, because I set this up horribly, not only are we going to listen to the entire album live for the first time, we're also doing giveaways. We are giving stuff away. We are going to flash a phone number on the screen like real fast. So like take a picture, write it down as fast as you can. You will be able to call in. Reed will be answering the phones. We are going to give away 3 items, which will be revealed later. I think we're going to give away our first item after the next song break, and then one after that, and then one at the very end of the entire album. So stick around, get your phones ready. I know it's weird to use your phone to call a person, but that's what we're going to do. So stick around. We'll do some giveaways. We'll start that after this next set. I think we start the next one with Short Circuit, which is, I want to say it's one of my favorite tracks on the album, but it's very hard to pick because they're all very, very good. Do you want to say anything before we launch into Short Circuit? Anything to set it up? Then let's let it roll. Here's the rest of Ordinary Life.
Fed up with myself. My mind went manic and jumped over the details again. Flat tires and amplifiers, can we go back to the beginning? Sorry. Getting used to the side eye, the constant feeling I let shit down when I can't sit still. Missed anniversaries, the broken horse on a carousel. The circus is in town, you wanna go, but you've already seen the clown. It's always half as fun as we think, but I don't wanna let you down. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't trace all the loose wires in my head. Wander under the night sky, self-aware, not great with boundaries, afraid to disappoint, so I fail everyone around me. Walk the bridge at Caltech, retrace all my past steps. I'm 1,000 thoughts a second, now you're headed to the exit. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't trace all the loose wires in my head. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't blame you before I short circuit again. Hello, distraction, you're the rain to my little cloud. Hello, distraction, take me down. Hello, distraction, you're the storm chasing me now. Hello, distraction, take me down myself. My thoughts went silent and lost track of the motivation. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't trace all the loose wires in my head. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't blame you before I short circuit again. I can't blame you for leaving. I can't blame you before I short circuit again. Short circuit again. Hello, distraction, take me down. Rest in peace is my broken brain. If it's all the same to you, then I'll come unglued, motionless on the lawn, staring up into pale blue, racing thoughts in the photo booth. Hey, yeah, what do you want me to do? Hey, yeah, when I'm lost in my thoughts again, lost in my thoughts again. Lists inside a list's a labyrinth. How did people do the things they planned to? Lost the day again, laying in the grass, sweating every conversation I've ever had. What do you want me to do? Hey, yeah. When I'm lost in my thoughts again, lost in my thoughts again. It's not that I wasn't listening, but I struggle with the tension, and I'm lost in my thoughts again. Pull me out before I drown in all my awkward memories. Lost thoughts and what was I gonna do next? Pull me out, just pull me out. When I'm lost in my thoughts again. Lost in my thoughts again. It's not that I wasn't listening, but I struggle with the tension, and I'm lost in my thoughts again. Lost in my thoughts again. Lost in my thoughts again. It's not that I wasn't listening, but I struggle with the tension, and I'm lost in my
I've been thinking about your taxidermy dreams, conjured future memories of you and me. I've been thinking about your taxidermy dreams, conjured future memories of you and me between the evergreens. What would you do if you knew? I think your cold-hearted act is cute, and I wanna drive west and kiss you. I can't speak and I can't sleep. Tessa, tell me that you love me, make it easy. I've been thinking about a silver screen love, just a supercut of us in faded colors like Wes Anderson on painted porcelain. Traded drags outside the melody. Hey, your friends asked if we were on a date. You said ask me again in a decade. Tessa, tell me that you love me, make it easy. I can't speak and I can't sleep. Tessa, tell me that you want me, make it easy. Tell me that you love me, oh. 'Cause in my heart it's the day I met you, and it's butterflies at the bottom, and in my mind you dream about me too. Backs on the hood, staring back at the stars, in heaven with you, in heaven with you. I can't speak and I can't sleep. Tessa, tell me that you love me, make it easy. I can't speak and I can't sleep. Tessa, tell me that you want me, make it easy. Tell me that you need me, oh.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
We just listened to Short Circuit, Broken Brain. We picked it the F up to Broken Brain, and we listened to Make It Easy. Wow, that is a hot stretch of songs. I know the chat pit is now exhausted. They need to grab some water, take a little sit, catch your breath. Okay. Question in the chat: can we talk about who mixed and produced the record? I think that's really important. Can we talk about that?
Absolutely. Ordinary Life was produced and mixed by my studio partner and incredible human being, John Graber. John and I have been working together for a long, long time. We worked together on all the singles, all the We Are the Union singles that came out prior to the record, and it was so great to get to do something. To get to do something like really full production with John and with everybody kind of collaboratively in a room. So shout out to John. Honestly, best producer and mix engineer in the punk rock realm right now. I think I think in 10 years John Graver will be a household name among audio nerds for sure.
Already a household name in my household.
That's right.
And you hauled John Graver all the way out to Joshua Tree.
Yeah, we rented an Airbnb in the desert.
Hell yes. That's amazing. Was that as amazing as it sounds?
Yes, it was incredible. I mean, it was
It
the
was
best way to
awesome.
record. It's the best way to record. I'll never go to a studio again. Fuck studio.
We also drank way too much cherry limeade because
Yeah, there was a Sonic
It was
nearby.
very close to a Sonic.
Yeah.
Every day.
Oh,
Bad news.
Yeah.
That was
There's
it.
also a
That's
hot
my
tub.
only takeaway from that trip.
There was a hot tub. So Ricky, you were just eating
Oh, yeah.
tacos in the hot tub. Is that what was going on?
Hanging out, me and Jay Graves
There were
hanging in the
many-
hot tub every night. It was
There were
awesome.
many tacos consumed in that hot tub.
Give me a ballpark on the taco consumed count for that week, 2 weeks.
That trip, I don't think there was any. Was there?
The taco count? You didn't eat
We
any
we
taco?
1000% went to Del Taco, Brent.
Once.
No.
Ricky's.
It was mostly Sonic though.
Controversy.
Mostly
Controversy.
Sonic.
Honestly, it was more tots than tacos.
Okay.
True.
Listen, yeah, Ricky's taco trip was when we filmed the last two music videos.
Oh,
Joshua
okay.
Tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to
sorry.
Joshua Tree.
Joshua
That's the
Tree.
best thing you went to-
Joshua Tree.
We're all gonna go on a pilgrimage to
Now
Joshua
that
Tree.
all the like cool bands are gonna stop recording in Joshua Tree because now it's Joshua Tree.
Yay! We did it.
Fuck you,
you did
you
it. Fantastic. One of the things that's so amazing about this record and the whole process, and I was just listening to your awesome interview today, Reed, on In Defense of Ska, and you talk about the team. Like, there's such a good team. I want to shout out Ray Mystic,
Absolutely.
who has taken such incredible photos of the band. I want to shout out Chris Grau, who shot the videos.
Absolutely.
Anyone else you want to shout out from, like, or talk about the photos or the videos? Like, those photos are incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone can talk about them.
Yeah, I mean it's the funny thing is we actually met Ray, our photographer Ray Mystic. We met Ray through the You're Dead / Vampire Ska video.
Mm.
Yeah, they actually make a cameo in that video.
OnlyFangs?
as with an OnlyFangs.
Right.
And then after that, Brent and I kind of dug into their photography, and we realized that they had this set of photos that was literally perfect for the cover of the record. And ultimately, one of those photos ended up being the cover of the record, like verbatim. We didn't have them reshoot it. We just, like, as it is, that's the cover of the record. We had our amazing go-to artist Justin Gray kind of do the graphic design around it. And then from there, we kind of, Ray and I started talking, and it ultimately became clear that, like, they not only needed to be the photographer for the cover of the record, but also for the band, and also like, is my makeup artist, and and ultimately played arguably an equal role to the producer of the record in terms of, like, how we presented it. And how like it came to be, and how the record's perceived,
Yeah, I mean, y'all came out of the gate, I mean, with those photos and all the stuff. I mean, it just spoke so loudly about what We Are the Union is about, and what the record was about. Just like unlike anything I've ever seen before. Just incredible photos, and y'all all look so good in them. It's incredible.
Ray is an
Shout out to Ray.
incredible photographer.
Shout out to Ray.
Unbelievable photographer.
Fantastic.
I joked that we should have, like, tried to coordinated outfit changes throughout this whole thing and try to
do the same outfit.
Yeah,
that would have been a lot of work. Well, let's segue. You were talking about Vampire Ska. That kind of segues into Make It Easy, which was the last video we saw. The link there, Scott Klopfenstein, Scott K, in both videos. Good old Scotty K. You know him, you love him. Make It Easy. Like, how did that video come together? Like, what, the actors in that were fantastic. Shout out to the actors.
Yeah, we found out that Scott's character was actually a vampire killer by night, but a teacher by day. I'm sorry, a pizza delivery vampire killer by night.
They're
and
not
a teacher
supposed to know that yet. That's for the third video.
I mean, I can't wait to see what
Can
they're
we
doing in
edit
the
this?
next.
Is this live? Can we?
Yeah, big,
Roll it
big things
back.
coming.
Roll it back.
I'm gonna take down the stream after it's done.
I do genuinely. There has to be a third video that ties those timelines together. It's too good.
And
It's
Scott,
too good.
The
like,
Watu Cinematic Universe.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
It's too good.
But yeah, the students in the video were actually like, people know I'm a marching band nerd and I march drum corps, and about half of them or so, maybe two of them. Anyway, I taught some of those students in 2018 when I was teaching drum corps, and I posted in drum corps groups being like, who's in South SoCal that wants to be in a music video? And the band kids showed up and on time, because that's how band kids are. And the video was really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable. I feel like I sent
Okay.
like all of the students almost like this long like advance email kind of thing, something I'd send to like a venue or whatever. And it was all these like specific instructions and, you know, logistics and, you know, information. And like, sure enough, they showed up before all of us, and it was amazing. And they were just like killer all day. And also like finding a legitimate school to film at ended up being, I thought was going to be like the toughest task ever. Cause it was like, we finished the Morbid video and then we had a week off, and then I was filming the other two. And during that week off is when I had Chris be like, okay, for the next two videos, you need to find a warehouse
find a
that we can
school. Yeah.
No, he's like, for the Boys Will Be Girls video, he's like, you need a warehouse where we can just throw paint everywhere. The person who owns the warehouse has to be okay with you throwing paint everywhere.
Yes, destroying it.
And then for the third one, he's like, and then you need to find an actual school. And I'm just like, oh yeah, those are easy things. You can come across those every day, right? And
Yeah, they're just giving
but sure
away.
enough,
Yeah.
but so yeah, with the school one, my buddy Max, who used to play in a band with me, he teaches at that school, and he was just like, I joked to him that we needed a school to film at, and he was like, oh, that's my principal. And I was just like, wait, are you serious? He's like, yeah, no guarantees though. And sure enough, he texted me the next day and he goes, yeah, that was easy. The principal's totally cool with filming.
That's
there.
amazing.
But even then, like, I thought when we were going to show up and we had all these people with us, and like, because we needed to do live band shots in like their cafeteria and all this stuff, I thought for sure someone was going to pull the plug like at some point or whatever. But it actually ended up being one of the easiest filming days ever. So
you fulfilled a lifelong dream of performing in a school cafeteria. I mean, very few artists get to achieve that that great feat. So congratulations for accomplishing that.
Thank you.
Speaking of Make It Easy, I think this is a great time to do our first giveaway.
Yeah,
Everyone's ready?
Yeah.
So our first giveaway, one of the merch items for Ordinary Life was the art print box set designed by the amazing Justin Gray. So here is the art print card for Make It Easy. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Yes.
That's it.
Beautiful. So the art print box set, it's a whole, you get a custom art piece for each song. Here's Broken Brain. And you get a plantable seed card. You could plant this in your backyard, and like, who knows? Maybe corn will grow. Maybe you'll get some flowers. Whatever.
Corn the band.
Cool. Yes, yes. Corn the band. Yes.
It might actually grow a whole ska band. That is possible. It could
Yeah.
grow an entire ska band. You don't
Grow
know.
a ska band. We don't know. We don't know what'll grow. You just got to plant it and see what'll grow. So anyway, we're gonna give away one of those art print box sets right now. We're gonna put the phone number up. Reed, you are gonna answer the call. Before we put the number up, what caller do you want to win the art print box set? What number?
Ooh.
420.
That's
Let's do this all night.
420 callers. We'll be here all night. Let's go third caller. Let's
Third?
call it easy.
Call it easy.
Make it easy. We'll make it easy. Third caller.
All right, third caller. DC, do we have the number? DC's running the show behind the scenes. All right, the number's up. All right, call in, Reed. The third caller will win the art print box set. Once again, by Justin Gray, who has done a lot of the Watu art in the past. Always fantastic. Super cool stuff. Here's the seed card. I don't think I showed that close up. Are you getting calls, Reed? Are they coming
Getting
through?
one.
All right.
Oh, you're the first caller. Oh, wait, I have to do this whole thing. Oh, no. All right, well, that was two.
That's two. Next caller wins.
Hello. Oh, no. Every everything is breaking. So here's
Some
the
of those
fun
relay
thing.
calls.
There are so many calls.
Yeah.
I can't press 1. I can't. I literally cannot press 1 to accept the call. This is unforeseen.
Press it real fast.
I literally can't because it won't. Hello. Oh no.
We're doing great.
Do I have someone on here? Do I have someone?
Yeah, take the number down, DC.
Hello.
Phones are canceled.
Hello. Who's this?
Phones are over if you want
I
it.
don't think you can do it for speaker.
We got someone. Hello. You're not
You got
on
somebody?
speakerphone. I wanted you to be on speakerphone for everyone to hear. So now I'm just talking to myself on the stream. Hello. Is this Sam?
Don't worry, Reed. Only you
Quality.
need the social security number. We don't need to know it as long as you did it.
Hello,
Mother's
Sam.
maiden name.
I have great news for you. I don't.
Nobody's-
You're not the third caller, but you are the first one that I successfully answered the call for. So you win.
Yay!
Hey.
Let's get a hep in the chat for Sam.
Go ahead and text the. Well, I guess I should give you the instructions off stream since there are like so many calls. I don't want any like madness going on. So I'm going to mute myself so stream cannot.
Fantastic. Well, that's so great that we gave away an art print box set. While Reed is gathering Sam's social security number and mother's maiden name, maybe we should continue on with the rest of the album. How do the rest of y'all feel about that?
Let's hear it.
Let's talk more rock.
I think this will bring us into side B.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I have like.
Mute.
It
We
is
lose our winner.
Airplane mode.
yeah, we got a winner. I had to take it off stream because I didn't want to give the instructions out on stream and have other people like pretend it was them. The winner instructions will be handled off stream.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So we
if you're
shouldn't
still
tell them that they should message Scott2 Network and DM me their social security number.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Don't tell
So
them.
no one do that. That's not how you get the prize.
So stop calling. We are going to change the number in between for the next one. So don't
They're
call
still-
anymore.
For the record, they're still coming.
Yeah.
I love this. This is
Maybe
amazing.
we should change the number.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyway, let's listen to more Ordinary Life. We're going to kick this next rock block off with Boys Will Be Girls. Does anybody want to set up Boys Will Be Girls? Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
When it rocks, it's
I think you've done it perfectly.
Yeah, I think, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know how we top that. Honestly.
All right. Well, DC, please save us all, and let's listen and watch Boys Will Be Girls. And
We hear the jokes you make. We hear the nasty words you say. I'll never get it, it's so pathetic. Does your tiny brain make you this way? Maybe mama didn't tell you that she loved you enough. Now you're feeling extra small and you wanna feel tough. Well, I've got some news for you. We don't give a shit what you do or at all about you. Boys will be girls, girls will be boys, and everybody in between will all be who we wanna be. Oh, who we want to be. Was there a thought worth exploring when you woke up this morning? 'Cause nobody's laughing now, your ego's lacking. Must be sad to be so boring. Maybe you should take a look in the mirror, love, 'cause your outfit and outlook are ugly as fuck. And I've got some news for you. Still don't give a shit what you do or at all about you. Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys, and everybody in between will all be who we wanna be. Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys, and everybody in between will all be who we wanna be. Oh, who single day to waste away. Turn off your brain and disintegrate. Shoulders wide, nausea at your knees. Self-destruction to kill the lonely. So we swim in dread. We're crawling the walls and falling in to madness, intoxication. And now I'm wasted. Where did everybody go? Wasted. Where did everybody go? Now I'm all alone singing, hey, 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 why didn't you say so? Talk to statues in the entryway. Needles and green pills and tooth decay. Had to quit cigarettes for the third time today. Please inject me with iced coffee and estrogen. We're panicking again. And now I'm wasted. Where did everybody go? Wasted. Where did everybody go? Now I'm all alone singing, hey, 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 why didn't you say so? Wasted. Where did everybody go? Wasted. Where did everybody go? And now I'm all alone singing, run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Run, run, run. We're running in circles every damn day, just running in circles. Man, I feel like shit today. Head full of doubt and I can't carry all that weight. Catch my reflection and it's killing me. I'm not what you see. Whoa. When you don't fit in your skin, locked in a permanent prison. Are you feeling disconnected? Out of sight, out of mind, wearing down. Big river, carry me away. Hold my head up as I float into the gray. Find me an island where I can be me. Whoa. When you don't fit in your skin, locked in a permanent prison. Are you feeling disconnected? Out of sight, out of mind, wearing down. Are you feeling disconnected? Like a song without a sound. A song without a sound. Diagnosis, depression and dysphoria. When you're alone
We have returned from the Tone Zone.
The Tone Zone.
Get in the Tone Zone.
Get in the Tone Zone. Kemper Gang, rise up. Okay,
Yeah.
so we just listened to Boys Will Be Girls, Wasted, and Big River. Big River is such a sick song. Getting like nice and chill, warm and fuzzy. Talk about that track. I want to hear about Big River. I mean, how did
Yeah.
Big River come together?
That song is just underneath it all, by no doubt. That's all it is. There's nothing else to it. It's the only influence.
What else do you need, though? I mean,
yeah.
it's the end all be all.
Also, I love
Certified
seeing the comments about guitar tone.
Yes.
Because some people in chat already know this, probably because they've interacted with me or us or Graber on social media. All of the guitars and all of the basses for the entire record, front to back, were recorded with a fake amplifier. It doesn't exist. It's called a Kemper. It makes no noise. It makes no noise. You plug an XLR cable into the back of it and into whatever preamp you want, and that's it. It makes no noise. It's a fake amp, and
It's all beeps and boops.
But it's so good. And I love the validation of people being like, the guitars sound so good. It's like, yeah, Kempers are amazing.
Yep. If you
Kempers
didn't
are
know,
sweet, too.
all of the
They
Scotch
are
Network
awesome.
and Jer as well as Kemper. Kemper Gang, rise up.
This stream sponsored by Kemper.
Yep.
God, I wish.
Please, Kemper, please.
Yes, that would be
Please.
very good. Yes, I could use one too. Yeah, the tones are amazing on this record. I have one burning question. I've wondered this. Folks in the chat have wondered this. I think people all around the world are wondering this. What does the gender fluid taste like?
Whoop, whoop.
And what's the
Garbage.
best?
Rock and rye.
Have you ever
Pretty
thrown
bad.
up?
It was not good.
Have you ever thrown up?
All the time. All the time.
It's like that.
Just to clarify, we were not drinking the actual paint.
No.
What?
Oh, you weren't.
Maybe you weren't.
Yeah,
Wait a
don't
second.
speak for all of us.
If that wasn't paint, so you weren't drinking paint.
to live my
Guitar
life.
tones are fake. I mean, what's real on this record?
Actually, y'all can't confirm. I was the one that mixed it all up for you anyway. So you have no idea what I was doing behind the scenes.
It was coconut milk yogurt.
Yeah, drinkable.
Smelled very bad.
Yogurt with food coloring.
But also pouring that down your face, that also doesn't sound much better than paint, quite honestly.
It's awful.
Yeah, I mean the scene where I poured it all over my face, I opted to do that. I was like weirdly excited to do that for some reason. Chris was like, "Yeah, I guess you can do that. Like, sure, whatever."
Yeah, it's you just got swept away by the fluid. I understand. Yeah, and I'm sure it was. Yeah, well, that video turned out incredible. We're talking about Boys Will Be Girls, of course. Yeah, anything else about that video? That I know you found the warehouse space. You had to find warehouse space that you could utterly trash with paint and coconut yogurt. I'm sure one cleaned up easier than the other. How long did it take to clean up the warehouse?
Well, it's
2 days.
it's kind of a
2 days. Okay.
2 days.
Okay, so that warehouse, shout out to Max from Half Past Two.
Yes,
for
shout out.
letting us use his warehouse space that he actually needed to move out of. So he's like, "Yeah, help me move out of there, and you can make a mess and then clean it up." Or
Classic.
whatever.
Help me move.
So
you can use classic.
So technically, we actually started a week before because we had to clean a bunch of racks out of there. And then we made the mess. And then, we had to move a couple more racks. Made the mess. The paint stuff cleaned up pretty quickly. And
I don't
couple
believe that
hours.
for a second.
Well,
That's-
so it was water based, which is funny because Chris originally was like, "Yeah, just get acrylic paint." Everyone's just like, "That's a terrible idea. It needs to be water based."
I'm glad y'all thought about it too, because like I think it would have been very easy to be like, yeah, just get some paint, splash it everywhere. And I'm glad you actually put some thought into the cleanup. That's very important.
Shout out to once again.
We put thought into stuff.
Once again, shout out to Ray Mystic for saving the day on that one.
Yes.
That was a Ray Mystic interjection. Like, absolutely do not get acrylic paint.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. You'd still be cleaning it up, or you would have you just bought a warehouse.
That's right.
Great.
But we did. We actually ended up leaving Max's warehouse cleaner than it was than before we had it. So
Yep.
There you go.
No, that's like
Yeah.
that's the Watu professional way. I would expect
That's
nothing
right.
less. So, well,
OSHA was there too.
OSHA was also there. Yes.
Yeah.
In the background.
They have to make sure the gender machine didn't kill us when
was
we
gonna say-
were destroying it.
Yeah, that water heater was kind of sketch. Like, yeah, kind of fucked up. Like,
Yeah, I uninstalled my water heater back in Florida. After that video, I didn't
Yeah.
realize how homophobic they are.
I suggest everyone remove their water heaters. Yeah, not cool. Well, I love that video. I guess so. We did a giveaway last time. Reed, you have terminated that phone number, correct?
Correct.
So if you're still calling that old number, joke's on you. That number has been burned. It's done. It doesn't exist.
No longer exists.
Stop calling it. Do we want to give away the next item? And I think, Brent, you should introduce what this item is.
It's paint.
Oh, jeez.
It's paint. It's coconut yogurt.
It's gonna come to your house and
Yeah, it's the recipe for the gender fluid. No, it's so it's the drumsticks that I used in the video.
The drumsticks from the Boys Will Be Girls video. They
Handcrafted.
Cardboard, hand painted.
Yes.
There's some duct tape.
This is the Watu version of the leg. Okay, so if you want the drumsticks from the Boys Will Be Girls video, do we have the new number, Reed? Did you?
Sure do. I put it in the Zoom chat.
DC, are you ready with that number?
Whatever one we can successfully pick up.
Let's. You know what, Reed? Whatever caller you want to win.
There's no choice. Last one, by the way, I looked through. There were like 150 calls. So, so it literally is going to be the first one that I pick up and we connect to successfully.
Right.
That's going to be who wins. That's it. There's
It
no.
works.
Yeah.
It works for me. Okay, successful
Roll the dice.
caller. Whoever can successfully reach Reed will win the drumsticks. And
If Tyler wins, I'm gonna just send him my hi hats instead.
yes, sky hi-hats. Yes, hi-hats in the air for Tyler. Have you received any calls yet, Reed? Here we go.
Sure did. Hello, who's this? Kyle. Hello, it's Reed.
Adam
Thank you for
Davis.
calling.
Oh, Adam. Come on, Adam.
Congratulations. You won some drumsticks, some cardboard drumsticks from the Make It Easy video.
You have won the
Thank
frozen,
you so much for calling.
the frozen ice cream.
I'm
dessert drumsticks.
gonna mute myself on the stream and I'm gonna give you some instructions right here. Everybody in chat say congrats to Kyle.
Let's get a hep for Kyle. Hep for
yo,
Kyle.
yo.
You win 2 Nestle drumsticks. Hopefully they don't melt by the time they arrive at your home.
and concentrate.
Fantastic. I can't believe it, but we're actually almost through this record. We are well into side B. We've got 3 more tracks. Brandon, what is your favorite track on Ordinary Life?
Honestly, I think it's become Big River, which I didn't expect. I remember.
I mean, the big bass line on Big River. Oof.
Yeah, you know, when we were sitting down to start bass on that song, I remember being intimidated by just how much space there was to fill. And you know, it's a pretty run of the mill basic sort of progression, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. But thankfully, I had everybody else, you know, helping me out with that, and I think it turned out really cool.
Yeah. No, that's always intimidating with that type of jam. You know, the rock steady. There's a lot of space. You're right, and you certainly filled it.
Yeah, and we took an adventurous route, I think, with the tone, and I think some of us at first were like, yeah, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I think it turned out really cool.
Yeah, it's a great moment for the record to take a turn like that. Ricky, what is your favorite track on the record?
Oh man.
Or what track
I
has the
love
most
all of
ripping?
them.
What track has the most ripping dueling guitar solo?
I gotta say Pasadena for sure. Like, if I don't say that, then I'm lying. It is awesome. I know it's rocking. I like all the songs though, honestly.
Yeah, hell yeah. I go back and forth between side A and side B, literally. On which is my favorite. I mean, both have so many killer tracks. And we are well into side B. We've got 3 more tracks. We've got Ordinary Life, Everything Alone, and December. Ordinary Life, of course, was on Ska Against Racism a couple months back. So you kind of teased the album just a little bit for folks paying attention. Are we ready to get back into it? Should we?
One more thing with the Boys
Yeah.
Will Be Girls video. I just wanted to shout out Ricky and Brandon for being the official. I don't even know what the title
Hype
is.
men?
The hype man, yeah.
When the hype man for when Chris had to film me solo.
Yes.
Because I'm terrible at looking like I'm having fun when Chris is filming me by myself. So
it's hard to
so
have
the
fun
shot
while
that-
you're playing ska. I mean, it's really difficult. It's like
I mean, I just hate everything. I'm never having fun. No.
Well, just think about the big ska bucks you're getting from this gig, and that'll make you
yeah.
smile.
Yeah.
You mean the big Scott debt I'm getting from this gig? But yeah. So if you see me smiling in there, it's actually me just laughing at Ricky and Brandon. Honestly.
Yeah. You were just thinking about all the stuff you had to return to Scamazon, right?
I was thinking about how many mozzarella stick memes I was tagged in that day.
Yeah, exactly. But luckily, Ricky and Brandon bailed you out.
That's correct. Yes.
Well, I think we should listen to the end of Ordinary Life. People have been patiently awaiting hearing the rest of this amazing record. So let's do it. Reed is going to destroy that phone number once again.
Yep.
And so
Yeet
stop
it.
calling it. Yeah, you're going to yeet it into oblivion. And let's listen to the last 3 tracks from Ordinary Life. Let's do it.
She got in over her head. Chemicals race and cover her in concrete in her bed. Let the devil show. Find the fear inside and walk through the night alone. In those recurring dreams, the ones where shadows crawl from every crack in every seam. She found a place to hide where death and dying ease her mind, 'cause she still wakes up alive. Twisted like swine, but that's alright. Can't live an ordinary life. She can't live an ordinary life. City life was a drag. She packed her bags and picked a random spot out on the map. Let the ghost guide her home. Drove into the night and found she was better off alone. Twisted like swine, but that's alright. Can't live an ordinary life. Can't live an ordinary life. She could never just shut up and color between the lines. Can't live an ordinary life. Find out in the strangest places. Moonlight hallucinations. And we'll find our own ways. Find our own ways. Meditation and medication. Can't live an ordinary life. Can't live an ordinary life. She could never just shut up and color between the lines. Can't live an ordinary life. Ordinary life. I'm always lonely On crowded holidays with your family, I'm wilted flowers drying by the window pane, bumming everyone out. Throw me away. We left the party separate ways, 'cause I'm married to the music and my stupid dreams. 12 calendars in flames, but you can't stay. You got tired of waiting around for me. We'll say it's better this way. But if I'm being honest, it's a bust. Smoking cigarettes alone instead of doing nothing with you. Smoking cigarettes alone instead of doing nothing with you. I'm difficult, exhausted, always chasing half-baked plans, flying through the sky like a saucer, darting light speed through each misfired synapse. You deserve a good life with someone who can make it home for dinner, order takeout food and hang out on the couch all night. But I'm a disappearing act. I wander and take flight. We'll say it's better this way. But if I'm being honest, it's a bust. Drinking white claws alone instead of watching TV with you. And if I'm being honest, it's a bust. Doing everything alone instead of doing nothing with you. 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 Change your clothes in the shadows. Let nothing pass through lonely doorways. Your sandcastle crumbles, but you've never been better. Is it real if we don't swim in the shame? Like a swing set in the sea, we are anything but ordinary. You'll be dead in December. You're always on guard in a beach house of cards. Keep watch through fragments of glass. I know about your secrets in the ceiling while you're screaming every night about the shape of your hands. Like a swing set in the sea, we are anything but ordinary. You'll be dead in December. There can't be two of us forever. Embrace the endless changes, flames to cold. 'cause half of me is dying. The only difference between a garden and a graveyard is what you've buried in it. You're not who you think you are, so let go of old ghosts and let your hair grow. You'll be dead in December. There can't be two of us forever. Embrace the endless changes, blanks to corners of our pages. There can't be two of us forever. Dead in December. There can't be two of us forever, forever. Like a swing set in the sea, we are everything but ordinary.
Utterly stunned right now.
Well,
for-
Chad and I are crying.
Yeah. Utterly stunned right now for various reasons. Wow. So that's Ordinary Life.
It is.
Bravo and congratulations. A wonderful record. Those last two tracks are very heavy and wonderful. I don't know. Can anybody sum it up? Can anybody anyone want to talk about the end of that record?
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
I know that's so vague.
just
There's a lot to
December was actually written. It was the last song written for the record, which I think is really fitting. You know, we had this whole record, and John, our producer, was basically like, "Hey, you know, I love the narrative of this record, but we need something to tie it all together. We need like a closing narrative." And what he asked me to do was to essentially write a letter to myself. You know, 20 years ago, you know, in that range, as a kid and as a young adult, and write a letter to that person, to my past self. And, you know, just go through what I would say to that person. And, you know, what I came to was, you know, because it had been so long, you know, there was like a 2-year span when I had realized that I was trans. If anybody didn't put it together, this album's about me being trans. Did anybody miss that? Do we need to talk about? Okay.
Chat is blowing up. Oh, wow.
What? But yeah, so you know, it's just kind of like there was a long period where I had accepted identity, but I still wasn't ready to live it. And like, honestly, writing that song, I think not only helped tie the record together, but kind of like, you know, redressing that character that was missing but needed to be addressed, but also like it literally forced me to process like the next step. And I think that like honestly, writing that song played a huge role in my ability to like really step into like Reed as I am now, and really allowed me to like be the person that I am. It's actually I unmuted. I've been unmuting and listening to the songs because I'm narcissistic, and that song is devastating to me to listen to still, because it's like I literally, those are, you know, most of the rest of these songs are emotions that I had years to process, or at least months. You know, actually at this point, yeah, it's been at least a year for most of these things. Like even those breakup songs, that relationship ended, you know, over a year ago. So I've had plenty of time to like process and move on. But that one is still very visceral and still very real for me. It's my favorite song on the record. It's my favorite song I've ever written. It's my favorite song I've ever been a part of. I don't know if you could see my eyes are actually watering. Like, and it's not like, oh, my song is so beautiful. It's like literally those emotions are so real for me. And so fresh still.
Yeah. I mean, Well, Reed, I know I've said it before. I'll say it again. I mean, thank you.
John's here. Hi, John. Sorry, Mike.
Hey, John.
Sorry, Mike.
No, thank you. And I can't. I think I speak for everybody in the chat, everybody who's listened to the record, everyone who's supported the band and taken it, a listen and bought the record, whatever. There's so many people there's been an outpouring of positive support. We're also happy.
Graber, did you show up exactly after we finished the record?
Classic Graber.
Greg Graber, I'm just over here crying. I'm over here crying about the
good
song
timing.
today, right? And you're like, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Graber shows up with, an hour late with an iced coffee, like, hey, everybody.
Oh, wow. Thanks for joining us, Graber. Yeah, well, everyone's stoked. I think there's been such an outpouring of support for you personally, for the record, for Uatu. It's such an amazing extension. Like, I don't know. I've been a fan of the band for such a long time, so it's so cool to work with y'all on this and to see how you've grown and evolved, stay true to We Are the Union, but just like turn into this, like, I don't know, just this like better version of the band. I don't know another way to say it. Like, this is the best version of the band, and like, yeah, as a longtime fan myself, I love this record so much. So thank you for making it. I'm trying to channel the chat in my excitement and my gratitude for this record. I know we did some giveaways, we did some other stuff. Let's give away the last item. Let's do that, and then we can maybe give some closing thoughts to this record. The last item we're going to give away is a splatter variant of the record. Amazingly, y'all, bought up the first and second pressing of this record in like, what was it, Brent? Like 2 days, 3 days, a week? I don't know.
The first pressing was gone before Sunday because we saw Mortal Kombat that Tuesday.
Yes, you saw Mortal Kombat on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Second pressing ended the following Sunday because, like, I think I joked that every Sunday we were going to announce a new pressing.
Yeah, it felt like that at first.
So be on the lookout this Sunday.
So you can see everybody in the Zoom chat and the reflection of the record. So we're going to give away the splatter record. Reed, you have a new phone number. Is that correct? All right. So we're going to put that phone number up. If you missed the splatter, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. There are, I think there's about 75, maybe 70 copies of the third pressing left. We've got the electric blue variant. So if you haven't grabbed this yet, I think if you want this record this year, it's a good idea to grab the third pressing. It's like we did not expect to have to go into that fast, and it takes a long time to make vinyl. So if you want this record and you haven't bought it yet, I would suggest going and buying it. This is also, you want to go grab your merch. There's still shirts and flags. See the awesome flag up for sale. You can go grab that stuff at Bad Time Records. That's my sales pitch. I'm done. Let's get a caller to win this splatter record. Let's do that. Do we have the phone number up? DC is like, I have no idea.
Once again, it's in the chat. Some of us are professional and put things in chat.
Didn't you like just learn about the chat yesterday?
It's fine. I remember my first stream too. It's okay.
Oh, what number caller?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I remember my first stream.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to hesitantly say we've done 3 pressings.
Yes.
The third caller I can successfully connect to. We're going to try it. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it.
Can I pick up the phone?
Hell yeah.
I will literally go to you and pick up the phone.
Yeah, Jer, I think you should.
That's going to confuse the audience. I don't think we should do
but
that.
you need my phone. How would we get you my phone?
Well, with the power of ska, I think I can get to you very quickly.
Really?
Yeah, I hate this bit.
I mean, do you have a flight booked, or all right?
Holy shit!
Holy Network!
Scott Team Network showed up.
Scott Team
That's
Network
right.
making
I'm
a
here.
guest appearance.
Are
It's
my
incredible.
AirPods still connected from 2,000 miles away?
Sure are.
Okay,
That's crazy. Holy shit!
Wow.
Okay.
A guest
Blew
appearance
my
from
mind.
Scott Team Network.
So
we're doing third caller.
Sure.
Oh, I can't even. Hello.
Sarah, you should take your AirPods out.
I love that I don't have to.
Okay. I don't think that one did.
That's caller 1.
So is Joe wearing AirPods? Is that what's going on?
Jared just yeeted into.
Oh my gosh, this is so stressful.
You should maybe take the AirPods.
It's hard.
Hello.
Because there's too many of you.
I can't believe Scott 2 Network showed up. This is
Okay, Reed, I now see.
This has never happened
Network
before.
takes over your school.
Have you ever seen Scott 2 Network and Bear in the same room?
Never. No.
Really makes
Hello?
you think.
Yeah.
Did we get somebody?
Hello? No.
Oh
No.
You see the thing is you have to press one
Wow,
on the number
keep
pad,
calling.
you have to connect a call,
calling.
and then yeah, it's so tricky. You have to.
I
connect-
remember my first stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
There's like 6 steps for us to answer the call.
Scott Liberty.
So I
encounter.
guess keep calling.
I see the problem now. All right,
Somebody
so-
will connect.
Hello.
It's a Miriska.
Who is this? Hello.
We
got a caller. Yeah, but we need the third caller. Sorry.
Angelo, congratulations.
No, you got to hang up on Angelo. No, we need the third caller. No, just kidding.
Okay, the
label says it's okay.
Angelo
The
is
label
still
says it's
here.
okay.
It's
All right,
fine.
you wanna give I don't even know how to do the thing. So
Yes.
So wait, hold on.
Ask
I'm gonna-
Angelo
I'm
to
gonna
just
do it 'cause
text-
my AirPods are.
Okay,
I'm so
I'll give the
confused.
instructions. I'll give the instructions.
All right,
All right.
going back to Florida.
All right.
Mute.
Get home safe.
Yeah, safe travels, Jer. Wow. Well, that was so. Jerry, you missed it. I mean, Scott 2 Network showed up. It was crazy.
Wait, Scott 2 Network was
Yeah,
here?
you missed it.
Damn.
Oh, it was crazy.
That's racist. All right.
Scott 2 Network YouTube confirmed racist. That's it.
Right, we did it.
Wow, we did it. We gave away a bunch of stuff. We gave away a splatter record. Scott 2 Network even showed up. Maybe we'll get to see the rest of the band later, the rest of Scott 2 Network. But that was awesome.
I have 200 burner notifications from that call.
Oh no.
That was probably the most. Was that Fishbone Angelo? Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, congrats, Angelo.
Wow.
Wait, I love that.
That would be amazing. Chaotic, in a word. Chaotic. I hate myself. Well, we gave away some stuff. We listened to Ordinary Life. Ordinary Life is out on all streaming platforms tonight. If you're on the East Coast, it's midnight. Everywhere else, it's midnight on the East Coast. So it'll be 9 p.m. on the West Coast. Yeah, the album will be streaming everywhere. So very shortly after this, you can go and listen to it. Very exciting. Oh, Spinning Thoughts. That's great. They won the splatter. That's awesome. I pay attention to the chat. Okay. I'm a consummate professional. All right. Any closing thoughts about Ordinary Life? I know there's so much like this. The past couple weeks have just been insane. Y'all came down. I mean, so Brent and Reed, also Ray and Jessica came down and helped me pack a bunch of these records last weekend. That was so much fun. And I have to say, so great to not have to pack records by myself with my wife and cat. So thank you for the support. Yeah, that was an awesome experience.
See you in a few weeks.
Yeah, and we'll pack the rest of them. Yeah, in like a few weeks. Yes. I don't know. So much has happened in the past couple weeks between packing records and the videos, and it's just been a lot. Does anybody have any like favorite moments from this pre-release window? There's been so much in the past couple months.
Yeah, I can talk about one for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like, you know, and this is kind of big picture, but it really is like the whole experience of creating the record for me has been so magical. You know, from you know, conceiving these songs as ideas in literally the room that I'm sitting in right now for this stream with that guitar mostly that's behind me, to, you know, having an amazing support network of all the rest of the people on this stream, having a band that really we share a mutual love. You know, Ray Mystic and I were talking about this the other day. Like, there is such a mutual love in this band, and we've like been friends for so long that it's kind of hard. Like sometimes we don't do a good job of acknowledging it, but For me, like the shining moment is just having this support network of incredible human beings in my life to help me see my idea to like come out as a trans person through my art through, and not only to see it through, but to like give their all in every single way. And I mean every person, like every musician, whether it's a band member or somebody externally that we hired on, you know, I mean, it's like we had all these incredible people come on. We had Esteban Flores on keys. We had Nicole Oliva from Tip the Band on backing vocals. We had David Miller on trumpet, Kevin Miller on saxophone. Kenny Schwartz played auxiliary percussion, and those people played on almost the entire record. And like, there's just this incredible network of musicians. And then you add on top of that, John Graber, incredible producer. You add on top of that, like Ray Mystic, who's an incredible photographer, Justin Gray, who's an incredible, like the team, Jamie had no earbuds. Like the list goes on literally forever, that we have this incredible network of people. And to me, the moment for me to kind of like boil that all down into one thought is like pressing send at 7:06 a.m. Sorry, Brent, it was 7:06 a.m.
7:06
on April 23rd.
I remember that.
Yeah,
because I didn't have the asset on my phone. I have ADHD. It's fine. But like the moment of like pressing send on Instagram, and like having it become real as an extension of all that work from all these people and all that love and everything. It's just like that was a moment for me that I'll never forget. And I thank you to everybody for like being part of this record, including like chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to the record. Like, holy shit.
Yes, my favorite part was, so a fun fact about this, Reed. So Reed kind of realized her identity while she was on tour with Leftover Crack, and the show that was actually me and my partner's first date. So we were both collectively so gay, we made you gay, and I'm very happy about that.
Actual. That's why I ended up double gay.
Yeah, there it is.
So
fun. But like, I really love the fact that there's like so much support like here in the chat, and we have over 4,000 people have seen this stream so far, which is definitely the highest number we've had. And each stream gets bigger and bigger, but like just beyond that, there's been a lot of hype during our record cycle. Like Ska Dream dropped a few days before, and then everyone was like, Ska's back. And like, I honestly don't even care about Ska being back or not. What I love is that there's like this tight knit community being formed, and whether Ska is on the radio next month or is like at the Grammys or whatever music award, I don't know how awards work, next year, or is the size it is now, I'm just super happy that there is like this super tight knit, incredible supportive scene that is here, and making that, to me, that's where like the magic happens. Like, we can have a million streams, but the magic is coming from these people here who are like in the chat now, doing the thing and supporting in Bad Time and all of the new bands and being that incredible support system.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you all, everyone who's watching.
Yeah. Yes. So well put. Yeah. This community is incredible. I mean, like when we were planning all this, Reed, I know how obviously nervous and anxious you were about everything, but I mean, I feel so confident in our community, and I felt so confident in our community, and I don't know. I just knew it would. I just knew it would be great, and really, we were proven right. Like, people have been so cool, and I mean, just look at everybody in the chat. Like, everyone's so stoked, and it just makes me feel so proud of the community that we're kind of building. And we've got a lot of work to do, obviously, and it never stops. But I'm proud of where we're going and what we're accomplishing so far. So just keep it going. I mean, we can't do this without y'all in the chat. I mean, like it's nothing without this community. Like, for real, we just be screaming into the void without you. So, so thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Damn, I mean, like any other closing thoughts, parting words? I feel like we, from either Brandon, Ricky, anything.
Shout out to the Fago Rock and Ride birthday cakes that Brandon got for his birthday. So shout out to Jenny Cotterill from Bad Cop for putting that together.
So good.
It was very
so
awesome.
good. I think there's still a slice of that in Stacy's freezer. So.
Nice.
Send you my address. Amazing. Well, yeah. Well, Ordinary Life is going to be out soon. If you missed the stream, I mean, you can go back and listen to the stream, but it's up on all platforms at midnight EST, EDT, whichever we're in. I forget sometimes. Who knows?
Google it every time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I never know.
Whatever. We made everything up. It's fine.
Midnight in New York is when the album drops. So please go check it out. Thank you to everyone who's joined us in the chat. Thank you to everyone who has bought the record, supported the band, just listened, given it a chance. It's more important than you could ever realize. And thank you to Watsu for I don't know, just bringing me in to the fold. I've been a fan of the band for such a long time, and just to work with y'all on this has been incredible. So
it was incredible to work with you. I mean, it's like I said, like literally every facet of the team.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been more perfect.
Amen to that. And also another
Like
member
you
of the
made
team-
my life so much easier every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. Seriously,
Well,
like for real.
We all
We
have
love
a
you,
part
Mike.
to play. I love y'all. And I need to give a shout out to Behind the Scenes DC, who is always running the stream.
Yes.
Huge
Thank you,
shout out to
DC.
Thank you,
Daniel,
DC.
Daniel
Telling us
Canister,
facts about Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
coming
Thank you.
live from the Braceface house. So thank you, DC.
I'm sorry I tried to roast you, but I'm happy that you shot back.
Oh, wow. That was a moment. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. Yes, please go listen to Ordinary Life. Stream it all day tomorrow and for the rest of your lives. It is out into the world, and you can interact with it whenever you want. Thank you for buying the vinyl. Thank you for buying the merch. You can still get it at badtimerecords.com. And thank you for joining us. So have a pleasant